Okay, let's work on this MTD push mower and see if maybe we need to adjust the valves on this thing and hopefully not make a long video out of it. So if you guys are interested, stay tuned. Let's start turning some wrenches. Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is John and my friends call me Turn Wrenches 85 here. Hope everybody's doing good so far today. It's windy here today in Middle Tennessee. We're in the lower 60s, but it's just windy, so it makes you feel cooler. So fortunately, I'm wearing a hoodie today. But you know, in part one, you guys saw the video of it. If you guys haven't seen it, I'll put the link for you guys to check it out. If you guys haven't seen that video, where you know I got those two push mowers back in 2021. It was early December, and you know we got the Murray one going, and it took too many videos to make. And I'm not trying not to do no hour-long videos like that again. That was a pain trying to edit that one and get it out there. And I didn't realize the two videos I made were over like 2 hours long. It was like ridiculous. So hopefully enough this one is not going to be that case. I've been reading through everybody's comments. You guys wrote on that video I posted up there for on part one of that one, and you know we checked the compression and it was low. It was like in the mid 20s. And you know, a lot of everybody, and even I was thinking the same thing too after I made that video, that the valves probably are either out of specs or there's something going on inside we just don't know about. So a lot of you guys said to check the valves, so that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to get the mower on the back of my truck there, and we'll take a look at it and see what's going on with it. So I'll bring you guys back in a few seconds. We'll go check this thing out and see what's going on with it. Okay guys, we're set up on the back of Big Red here. I already had the spark plug off from the last video. Actually, the NGK spark plug for some reason was stripped. I don't know why. It don't look like it messed up the threads in a way. At least I hope not. So we'll find out if so. But we're gonna see. I want to see what's going on with this, so I'll get you guys in a good angle where you guys can see it, hopefully. You guys, that's about as close as I can get you right there. Right there, and we'll go right there. There we go. Should be 8mm bolts to take off of here. So let's see what we can do on that. So there's one bolt. Well, they look like screws, honestly. That was easy. Yeah, that was easy. There's your 3 screw bolts right there. That takes that off of there. Now, let's see. Oh! 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 Well, there's our problem. Take a look at that. No wonder we ain't got no compression. Look, you guys were right on the nose. It was the valves. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Well, that changes the game. Hang on, let me get you guys that way. Now we know why we didn't have compression. Wow, it took both the valves out. Okay. Let's see what we're going to need to get this off. I forgot. Is it an 8? Yeah, it's an 8. So let's break that free. Well, how do you like that? Wow. No wonder we didn't have nothing. Okay. Pull this off here. Can I get this off of here? Alright. I'm trying to get it where you guys can see. we're gonna have to check the clearance valve lash on it too. Boy, you guys were right. You guys said it. I thought maybe one. I was not expecting both. I mean, I'm kind of happy. We still don't know if this engine's any good though. That's the problem we're gonna be facing on that one. Let's see. Let me get a 5/16 socket on here so I can do this a little bit better. We'll have to adjust it, but let's get these on here first. Wow, I have never seen both of them come off of there like that. Okay, let's try to get this one back on here. There we go. Put that back on. We got a well, I'm happy. It's kind of odd, but I'm happy. Now I got the spark plug on here, so we can spin this over. Should have a little bit more better compression now. Let's see. Nothing's moving, so it's probably not on the piston's moving. This is not moving. Okay, so we're gonna have to adjust these. Probably gonna get them in the. Let's just make sure. No. Okay. See if this thing's actually moving. Not even doing anything. The valves are moving. Push pins are not moving. Interesting though. Very interesting. Oh, okay, there we go. I didn't have it seated on there correctly. There we go. Now it's moving. See? You guys see it? It's moving now. Okay, now where did I put the valve? Oh, right there. And the first valve goes down. Oh, whoa. Oh, when it goes out there. Okay, let's see if that one moves. Okay, that one moves, so that one I gotta get in the pocket. This one. Probably gotta be set in there correctly. It probably popped out. Let's see. In there. There we go. Awesome. Well, this might be in. Oh, if I don't lose anything. All right, let's put this on here before I forget. Now I gotta check the valve lash. Let's see if it's still bumping. Okay, so it's spinning over. So let me get you guys set up a little bit better, and we'll do the valve lash. Okay, so let me go get my camera up a little bit closer and we'll start setting the valve lash, okay? So I'll bring you guys back. Okay, this is about as close as I can get you. We're going to try to do this valve clearance, valve lash on this. I think it's 4 to 6. So, I'll get my feeler gauges out. I think I'm going to go either 5. We're going to see where they're at. Let's try 5. See for anything. No, we got to come out some. Well, let's get it on the compression stroke. So, hang on. Let's see. Right there. See how we are. Are we too loose? Well, don't feel too bad. That's as tight as it's going to go. Let's get it here. Okay, going down, that opens. Wow, I've never seen a okay. Let's check that. I don't feel too bad. I don't think I can go any more on it. Let's see. I'm trying not to get in your guys' way, so I apologize if I do. It says you can't tighten that anymore. Okay, let's check the valve lash on this one. Let's open that one up. That one's way loose. So we're going to have to tighten that one. You want a little bit of drag, but not too much drag. So let's see. Alright, feels like it's too loose though. Let's try it now. It should just slide in there, and it's not. So let me back this out of this here. Alright, let's see how it looks when it spins. Okay, let's get it back on the here. Let's see if we still got the okay, looks good there. And that one's a little tight, so let's move that out. There. See how that is. I don't like that it moves though. I don't like that. Then if you try to tighten it though, and it doesn't back off on there, it just backs here. So that's kind of weird. It doesn't sit in place. Huh. Okay. You think we should get the compression tester out and see how it does before we crank it up? Let's do that. Let's get the compression tester out and see what it did, if it gets any better, the compression, and then we'll throw a spark plug in it. And I'm going to check spark too before we start it up. So I'll bring you guys back. Let me go get the compression tester. Okay, I got the compression tester, the one that Roger McDonald sent me. Good old Roger. I remember last video, it was what, 26? So, let's see if we improved upon that number or not. And then we'll check and see if it has sparks. So, let me thread this in. Put it into the spark plug hole. It's a bigger one. Go. Put that on there. Alright. So, what do you guys think? You think we improved upon the number or not? So what do you guys think? Take your guesses below. Put them in the comments. What do you guys think the compression is going to be? I'm going to say, if I was a betting man, which I don't because I got better things to do with my money, I would say in the 80s, mid 80s. So we'll try for that, okay? You guys right there. I'm gonna put, I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I'll just sit it right there. And then we'll take a look at it. I'll pull it over a few times. And we'll see what the number shows up. So here we go. Alright, so what's the verdict? Where are we at? Okay, we're at 75? You guys here, come here. See, this is where we're at right now. We're at 75 psi. So let's try it again. Put you guys right down there. Put you guys right there. Sorry for moving you guys around. Let's try it again. Let's see. That's way better. That went from what, 26 we're to 75? Alright, so where are we at now? Okay, so it went down a little bit. I might have pulled it over a few more times since then. 70 something, that's a little bit, well, it's not great, but it's better than where it was at. Let's try it one more time. Put it right there. Alright. I went back up, so it's going back up. So we'll see. 75 I know is not a good number, but well, I'm gonna put something. I'm gonna get some two-stroke mix. I'm gonna throw in here and just see what it does. Is there any fuel in this tank? There's something that acts like fuel. Don't smell the greatest. Okay. So it improved upon the numbers doing that valve adjustment, but you guys were right. You guys were on the money about it. You needed a valve adjustment. So let's let me go get some two-stroke mix and throw in there, and we'll see if we can get this thing to light up and do something. So I'll be right back. Okay, I got my two-stroke mix. It's in a, squeeze bottle, but I bought it just to throw in here whenever I got to do any clear, just to startup. So let's see if we got any spark out of this. You guys won't be able to tell because I won't be able to zoom in on it. So let me try to ground it on something. Let's see. Can't tell anything, it's too light out here. Yeah, there's some spark. Okay. Wish I could show you guys. I know I got a spark tester, but Alright, so let's get some two-stroke fuel. I know there's something in the tank. I don't trust it. So like I said, this is what I use for my Echo trimmer. Here, this is the oil mix. There's a little bit of extra oil in here from something else I tried. But that's okay. I've lubricated there on the top end. Maybe I'll bring the compression up a little bit more. So let's see. Put a little bit too much in there. I'm going to get a Champion spark plug. J19, well it's not a J19, what's it? The RC 12YC spark plug. So let's get that on here. Like so. And we'll get this thing to do something, hopefully. Alright. Alright, let's see. What do you guys think? I just only put it on there so far. So let's see what it does. Okay? Bring you guys back a little bit so you guys can see the full frame. What do you think? You think it'll light up and do something? One way to find out. Here we go. Hey, that's better than nothing. That's way better than nothing, even though I don't have the spark plug on there very tight though. That's probably another reason that it fired up. And I thought this engine was for dead. Oh, it actually didn't sound too bad. Let me go get my socket wrench to go tighten that up real quick. Let me go get it and I'll be right back. We'll see if we get better numbers. Alright, this time I got my spark plug wrench, my socket. I mean, let's try this again. Put some more in there. It didn't sound too bad. It sounded like the RPMs were... Oh! You got oil in there? Something's in there. Hold on. I'll try to run. Let me blow this out. Okay. That's old gas. Alright, let's try this again. A little too much. Okay. Alright, let's see if it runs any better. Okay, let's get this carburetor off, shall we? I think we already know the routine by now on these, don't we, boys and girls? 8s and 7s, 7s and 8s. So, let's get the 8s off. The screws went right there, and then the 7s, which is weird because this one's like a newer style one because it's got the Torx on it. So pull that off of there. I have to clean that up when we can. And then never showed you guys this. IPA had sent me out this toolbox a long time ago back. I never could figure out what I was going to do with it. And I figured it out because I watched somebody on a Facebook community post do the same thing. So I set it up for all my small engine stuff. So I'll show you guys real quick. Here's all my spark plugs. There. All the push mower ones, the longer ones, the RJ12YC ones still have the paint on them, and of course the small one for the 2-strokes. Got cable ties. You always need those for the lines for the for the cables. Dead man's handle. I have not done valve jobs yet, but I got valve tools, valve lapper, and the compound. There, I got my spark plugs, my fuel line. Diaphragms for 2-strokes right there as well, and then of course my carb cleaning tools. There's my spark checker, it's down there. So this is what I need right here because I got my torch tip cleaners, which we're going to use because I didn't use them on the last time I worked on them. So put you guys there real quick. So yeah, this kit, that toolbox is really handy for that reason right there. So put that right there. Now, just gotta get the carburetor off. Let's get the fuel line off of here. Well, actually, I gotta take the tank off of it anyway because the tank is nasty. So, let's pull these bolts off of here. 8 mils, 5/16, whatever you fancy. Let's see, any critters? There's a spider web there. Okay. You hang off. You hang around there. Okay. You gotta take this tank off. So we're going to clean it out. Let's get this off of here. Oh, the O-ring stayed on there. The black O-ring and the white O-ring. Awesome. I can't find my 90-degree angle pliers, but I found my snap-on ones. Those are working about the same. There. You guys right there, you guys can see me. Oh. Ugh. That smells rancid. I'll clean that tank out a little bit later. Sit it over here so it don't spill out, which it will. It doesn't. Okay. Alright. Put you guys right there, so you guys can see. Let's get the get the 7 mils off of here. These are probably okay. Put those bolts there. I want to try to see what's in this carburetor as much as possible. Okay, there we go. I want to see what the fuel looks like. Man, you're stubborn. Oh God, man, that's on there. Oh, okay. Ooh, that was stuck. Yeah, we got some water in here. Oh, the float was stuck on it. Okay. All right, let me bring you guys out here into the light. I don't know if the sun could pick it up. Probably not. There's water there. You guys can't see it. I see a big old thing of water. Maybe. And you guys can't see it. If I tip it over, it's going to fall over. There, trust me, there's water in there. No big deal. Okay. That goes in there. Let's see what the main jet looks like. It actually looks clear, but I'll be the judge of that. So, pull this off real quick. Here. Get that all out of there. Get the main jet nozzle out of there. Let's see that's still on there. Let's see what this looks like here. Alright, let's do a little proking and prodding first before we start spraying some perp spray in there. Okay, so poke it through that hole, poke it through that hole, and poke it through that hole. And then I don't know if I can get in this one. Not. I got a wire I can stick in there if need be. Okay. No big deal. Let's check this one. Little schmutz in there. Okay. I got a little wire. I got on one of these little tools right here. It's an I forgot what it is. I think an old paper clip, but it's a little thin wire I got on here. So let's see. Let's go through this as well. This is like a thin wire I just hooked up to it. Had the time it tries to come off of there. Ooh. Put you guys too lower down and it's hurting my back. let's get some carb spray real quick. I don't know what this was. Get that out of there. Okay. I put the tripod too lower down. Give my back a little fits right now. Leaning over like that. Anyway, I have to blow that out again. Inside of the carburetor don't look too bad. But, okay. Oh, that little piece came out. That's alright, it snaps back in there. Oh boy, okay. Up. A little piece slid out. There we go, put it back in there. There we go. That little slide, this piece right there came out. You just line the hole back up for it. Right there, which it is. Perfect. Okay. Okay. I think that's good to go. Let's put that back on here before I forget. Maybe. Now I put that thing on there backwards. Oops. There we go. Nope, still put it on there wrong. Okay. This little piece right here. There we go. Snapped it back in there. Snap that back in here. Yeah, that's on there. And then snap like it normally would. Oh. Well, it would help if I put the other part of the jet on there. You guys were yelling at me about that, weren't you? Okay. Let me go button this carburetor back up. You guys see me do this plenty of times, so I'm going to put the carburetor back together, and then I'll bring you guys back when we're getting ready to hook it on the mower, and I clean out the gas tank. Okay, I cleaned out the gas tank as well. I already got the carburetor cleaned out, it's ready to go, so I'm going to show you guys the screen if I can. There's no way I can show you guys the screen. Okay, there's no way I can show you guys. Maybe right there. There we go. Maybe right there. There's the screen. It's still intact. I cleaned this all out the best I could. You guys can't see, but it's cleaned out. And I blew the tank out with my air compressor as well, so that's all done. I blew through the fuel line as well. And let me go ahead and hook this back up. Put this back on. Where was it? Put it right there. Somebody had a weird spot. Okay, the O-ring stayed intact. That's a good sign. So, put this through here. Governor linkage. Put that, set that to the there. Gas tank on like so. Push the carburetor on like so. It's moving like it should, so that's a good sign. There, I did not take this thing off and clean it as I wanted to. Okay, that's alright. Might have to take it off again and clean it. Shouldn't affect anything right now. So let's get this back on, breather tube. Let's go ahead and get these bolts back on here. There. Go ahead and get the carburetor on there. There's one. There's two. Get to 8. No, let's get that one up first. Alright, so it's going to be stubborn with that one. Okay. Let me get the magnetic one out of that one. So it doesn't want to stay. There. I got a magnetic 5/16. There we go. See? There we go. That's on. Now, let's see how it runs first, and then I'll worry about trying to clean this out. Shouldn't affect anything. So, put this back on this time. Probably need some WD-40 on there. So, this on. Like so. Put these bolts back on. Magnetic works so good. Alright, good. I don't need that no more. We'll go right there. Now, what do I do with the air filter? I'll have to show you guys what the gas looks like that came out of there. That's not really gas. I don't even know, what do you call it? Put the air, oh, it's over here. It's on the back of the truck. Okay. This air filter is pretty much no good, but for right now, for testing purposes, I'm going to leave this on here. Better to have it filtered than not a filter at all. So, alright. Let me put that, let me go get it down on the ground, and I will, we'll put some fuel in it, and we'll see if it does anything. Okay, I got the mower down here, but first, let me show you guys what the fuel that was in that tank looked like, or if we call it fuel. You guys can probably see the water if I do this. See? There's the water right there. See if I move it around? There's your water right there, and that was in there. So that was what was in the tank. So now we are going to try to see if this will start up. Clean out the tank, clean out the carburetor, and off camera, right when I cut it off, I didn't trust myself. I went and blew that air filter housing out and cleaned it up. The air filter unfortunately is trash, but for right now, it's a filter to filter it out. We'll put a little bit of fuel in here. I'm not going to put a lot, but I want to see what it does or what it won't do. So put that over here. Put this on here. It's a primer one, so we're going to have to prime it 3 times. So if it's like the Murray, it took about 6 times. So but since it hasn't been starting like that yet, I put primed it 5 times. So what do you guys think? Let's see if all this hard work paid off. Here we go. Sticking for some reason. Doesn't sound too bad. Don't sound too bad, but unfortunately, the way these recoils are, it's hitting. I don't know why it's hitting there, but it is. Alright, let me see if it's not hitting now. Let's try it again. I think I got too much compression on this thing. It's running, but getting stuck. That might be another issue in itself right there. It works, but it's being a little pain. Spins over freely, but I don't know. I gotta look at that again and see what's going on with it. Take the spark plug off real quick. Okay. It's a little hard to pull over still. Oh! I think we got it. I think we just got some other issues we got to take care of, so I wanted to start it up one more time, huh? I'm gonna have to see what's going on with that while it's trying to do that. I mean, it's running. I don't think it's locking up though, honestly, because it had oil in it. Because we checked this thing when it had oil. It's got another issue to fix, but that's okay. We'll save that for another time. So let's end it right here. Okay. This has got a stripped hole in the spark plug. I don't know if you guys saw me struggling tightening it down earlier in the video, but yeah, this is stripped out, and I'll show you. I got another head, overhead valve head. I pulled off another junk engine. Still got the head gasket still intact. I'll show you guys that in a minute, but I'm gonna pull this head off of here. I already pulled the carburetor off. I just gotta pull this part off. But the spark plug hole is stripped. Now I could possibly retap it, but I think it'd be better off I just replace it. It looks like it's going to come off of there in one piece. So let's look and see. Looks like we had some issues going on here anyway. Yeah, that didn't look good anyway. Looks like some dirt dabblers too. Look at this. The spark plug hole is stripped right here, and I couldn't throw a spark plug in there. Get this off of here. Yeah. So, to save you guys any aggravation, and confusion, and I think it's better off I replace it anyway, because that gasket don't look all that great. So, who knows, I might keep it in case of emergencies. So I'm going to clean the top of that piston head off real quick with a wire wheel. And I'll bring you guys back when I'm going to install this head on here. And it should be good to go after that. I know I'm doing a lot of work for a push mower, but hey, this is new to me, so something fun. So I'll bring you guys back. Okay, alright, this is the one I took off another engine here. It's in a little bit more better shape, and the gasket's still intact. So I already pulled the valve cover off here so I can get the push rods in here. Already cleaned off the piston here, so like I know you guys are already telling me, why am I putting this much effort into a push mower? Well, number one, I'm just trying to get myself more expertise on these. That's why. So, we got the push rods in. Now let's move this coil out of the way. For now. See if I can get this in here. I'm trying to hope not to pop the gasket off there, but oh well. It is what it is. I'm going to use the bolts that I took out the other engine on this. Get that to hold the gasket on. I'll show you guys a spark plug hole, what happened to it. It was actually like that when I got the mower, but I didn't think it was that much of an issue, and then I started realizing after I started okay, I guess we're gonna have to do it this way. Alright, go ahead and get these started. Wants to pop out. Okay, that's in. Put these push rods in, which means I'm going to have to adjust the valves again. No big deal. Let's go ahead and get this off here real quick. Make sure. Okay, good. Get that one. Get that one started. Get this one out of here. Alright, let's check the valve lash real quick while we're here. Gotta go in a little bit. Might have to use a socket wrench on that one. Let me get a 5/16 socket real quick. Okay. Oh, a little too tight. Okay, get this side way out of loose. Too loose, too tight. Okay. Ooh, Charlie horse in the lake. Alright. I think that's good to go. That valve cover back on here. Put these bolts back on here. Alright, I'm going to put the rest of this back together. That's just the recoil. I just got to put the muffler back on there. It's 8mm bolts. And then I'll bring you guys back and we'll see if this works, okay? So, bring you guys back in a few seconds. Okay, I got the top end on. Well, I'm going to get the top end on. I got to put the carburetor is back on, gas tank is back on. So there's the air filter. Now I just got to put the recoil on. Get this spark plug boot over there. Let me get the 3 bolts we need. Pick up stuff that shouldn't be rolling down, but it's doing it anyway. So let's get these bolts on here. Let's see if this thing started up and see if it sounds any better. Well, do any better. I'll show you guys what happened to the cylinder head. I didn't think it was going to be an issue. I didn't mention it right away. But it became an issue when I couldn't get the spark plug back on. So let me see if this works, and then we'll show you guys what was going on with it. Spark plug. Also had to put a different spark plug in there because it stripped the other one out. So let's see. Let's see how it runs. There we go. Sounds a lot better, and it's not fighting me. Only thing is this recoil. This recoil is kind of acting a little funky, though. It's rattling in there, so I don't know if there's something loose or what. But let's try it again. It's running. Now, let me see if I can show you guys this real quick. Probably not on this side. Something just fell out of there. But in here, I think it was the top part. This I can get a flashlight on it. Right in the top part here. Darn, you guys can't see it. No, it's right here. It was stripped out right there on the bottom, and it wouldn't let me go through. There it is. There's a chunk of it right there. Chunk of it's down there, but that's okay. I'll keep that valve cover because that come in handy. So I'll just keep all that. I'm just going to chuck the rest. I'm not even going to worry about trying to fix this. It's not worth it. But anyway, we got this fixed. We switched the cylinder head out and the gasket, and got that all fixed. So I think we're going to end this video right here. It does have a little bit of surging, but that might be an easy fix on that one, so I'm not going to worry about that one. It might smooth out. So let's end this video. Alright, that's going to end this video here. Appreciate you guys watching this today. Well, we sorted it out. Originally, we found out both the push rods were not on the valves stems there, and that was what caused the issue. And the rockers, the valve guide rockers. So yeah, that's going to give you no compression right there. I don't understand how that happened, how both of them came off of there. And then, of course, the spark plug hole was stripped. I knew about it, but I didn't think it was that much of an issue. I thought maybe if I put a spark plug in there, it would work. And you guys saw me earlier in the video, I was struggling putting a spark plug in there. And I just figured I was gonna go and try to you know, make new threads on there, but then I figured I already had a junk motor sitting in my shed that had a cylinder head on it, and pulled it off of there, and the head gasket was good on it, so I threw that on there, and then I think that's alright. Now it is surging a little bit, but we know what happened there. It could be, you know, there might be a little bit of dirt in there I got to get out. I probably got to clean that carburetor out a little bit more. That's no big deal. I'm going to do that off camera because you guys see me do that a bunch of times, so I'm not even going to worry about you guys on that one. I think the next video we're going to do, we're going to get this, I want to take this engine because I think it's going to be a good engine now. I have a big wheel push mower, same decks like this one, but it's got the big wheels on it with the adjusters, because this one's the one like the old 20-inch mowers. You have to unbolt the wheels and slide them down to your height, but you know, these are the ones with the crappy front ends on them. It ain't worth a, as my grandmother would say, a hill of beans. I like grandmother. But I think I'm going to transfer this engine onto that one, because the one I got, it's got a rod knock, and I don't think it's that much longer for this. The only difference is that one is a auto choke, so this one's a prime, which it works. So I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to take the engine and swap it over to that deck, and then unfortunately I don't have a bag for it, so it is what it is. So, and it's got to paint it, and the engine I'll probably paint that while it's off the frame there. So. Yeah, I think that's about it for this one. Because like I said, I don't like to sell this on the way it is, because I don't like the way this front ends are, and it's going to be hard to fix it. So it's probably just better off I throw it on this engine on another deck, and I just save the cable for it. The cable works on it, and the handles work on it. I just want to take everything off and put it on a big wheel push mower. It'd be easier to sell than this one right here. So thank you guys for watching today. I appreciate it. If you guys are new to the channel, think about giving me a thumbs up there. If you guys are new time subscribers, think about subscribing. I'm putting a lot of content out here, mostly of push mowers right now, since we're getting into the season here. And yeah, oh, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I did sell that Murray push mower. But the guy, unfortunately, I didn't get cash for it, but he traded me some power tools for it. He traded me a jigsaw and a circular saw, which I already have those two. So I'm just gonna, I got them listed up on Facebook Marketplace to sell them for $20 a piece, because I don't really need them, and they're gonna take up space and they're not gonna get used because I already got them already. So, but anyway, I sold the mower, but I ended up getting a trade out of it. I got power tools, but power tools I don't need because I already got them. So anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. I appreciate it as always. Keep on turning those wrenches, everybody. See you guys on the next video. Y'all take care.